Okay, so I've made it to Guildford. I'm here with my friend Tom. I've decided to travel from Guildford to Brighton instead of London to Brighton. This is because the road was pretty treacherous from London and it's far safer to take the canal route to Brighton. So we're going to get up in about 6 hours time, hopefully for about 3 in the morning, and then make our way to Brighton, hopefully. It's 6 hours later, it's raining, but we're going to do it. Let's go. So our journey begins at the place we left off from last year. It was just after 4 AM and heavy rain, but we still decided to go ahead. It wasn't long before my shoes and socks were soaked through. I then thought to myself, is this a good idea? Of course it is, I'm not going to back out now, I told myself. So we walked down the riverway and joined on to the Downslink, which is a disused railway track. However, doing this on a slippery road next to a river in the pitch black isn't easy. Okay, so finally we have light now. We're about 4 hours into the trip now.
Yeah, about that.
We've got another 10 hours to go, but we've got our waterproofs on.
Everything was going well until our phone, the only map, stopped working.
Right, okay, we're checking the phone. We're not sure whether to go this way or that way.
Oh no, the phone's died again.
Oh no!
Yeah. It keeps on turning itself on and off.
The phone keeps on turning itself off and on again. Definitely a result of the rain. Is it coming back?
Really dark. Yeah, it's coming back. It's very faint.
Okay.
Oh, 9 hours. That's
We're
exciting.
We're 9 hours away from Brighton. I think it's down there we go now.
Yeah. Surrey. I wasn't sure if it was Surrey still.
Alsford. Are we still going the right way? I assume we are.
I reckon so.
Let's keep on going. I think.
Despite our phone dying with our only map, we were still confident we were going the right way. Although on occasions we were forced to make detours.
Oh! Yeah, nearly went in. We've got some seriously wet M&Ms. Hogs Pudding Lane. Oh, the Surrey Cycleway. Surrey Cycleway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not? Boom. Real
We've made it to West Sussex. We're
on west side.
part of the way there. Is it? Right. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Oh, hopefully the sun comes out. Up to the first pub, and it's closed. The Fox Inn, you're closed. Yeah, we've got food to keep us going, so I think we'll be okay for a while.
Did pretty well there. Still walking.
It's probably about 10 o'clock now. We're about 4 or 5 hours into the trip, and the rain's eased off, but we've still got a long way to go. We're heading to, I think we're going to come out at East Grinstead, and then we're going to potentially get some food when we're there. We're doing well, I think. We're doing well.
Yeah.
Just got to keep on walking. Up we go, the steps. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Right, according to my calculations, I think we're going to come out at East Grinstead down here. Where are we?
Simple, are we?
So that's where we started.
Halfway?
So we're halfway.
Well, yeah, sort of halfway.
Let's call it halfway.
Yeah.
Looks as though we're halfway. But we need to find a place that does breakfast, because this is running out of battery. This GoPro is running out of battery.
Yeah.
And so are we. Don't fall in. Here we go. That's a horse. That's a horse coming down this tiny little road. That is a horse. That's a horse. Oh, hello.
Thank you.
That's all right.
I'm going for a walk.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
Do you want a soft drink?
Right. Let's carry on going. And still got, I think we're only halfway. I can't get my hood.
Oh, yes.
Cheers, man.
No worries.
Thank you. Oh.
Back on that.
Oh, we should have taken the train. It's got so windy, and all these trees, we don't want them falling down on our head because it's getting so windy.
Yes.
So after 8 hours walking, we reached Southwater. The rain seemed to be easing off and we were feeling confident. It was looking like we had made half the way mark.
Check. We are where?
We are
From Southwater.
It's there, yeah.
So we got to go all the way down here.
We walked and slowly but surely made our way to West Grinstead. One thing to add, that Tom was one of my old friends. I hadn't seen him for 21 years, so this certainly helped with walking as we had many good conversations. Also at West Grinstead we got to explore the old train platform. But seeing as there was no point in waiting for a train, we got up and walked some more. It wouldn't be long before it gets dark. It was now a race against time.
So we're nearly approaching the hills to climb, but I think the sun will set before we get to them. So unfortunately there may not be any footage of us climbing it, but we're both very tired now. And climbing these hills in the dark is something that we didn't want to do. But let's go and do it. Hi there. Is it far to Brighton from here, do you know?
Yes, probably about 8-9 miles.
Is that, how long would that take, do you think?
It just takes a long time. That's all I'll say.
We need to get cracking because it's going to get dark soon.
I think you might be right.
So, are you making us a coffee?
Yeah, so this is going to be your Stan's Bike Shack coffee
Yes.
to help get you to Brighton before it's dark.
Thank you very much. What do you think of that? We got 4 mince pies
OMG.
and a cup of coffee. What lovely people.
Yeah.
I'm very disoriented at the moment. Seriously crashing. Okay, this is probably going to be the final update before it gets dark. We've just been told that potentially we have another 4 hours walking. It's getting dark now, and I don't know. I'm a bit worried about walking in the dark. So anyway, we're going to go to it. Hopefully it'll be okay. Oh, buddy, is Brighton that way?
Sorry?
Is Brighton that way?
Eventually, yes. Yes.
That's what everyone's been saying.
I mean, you get Shoreham first, and then you're on the coast, and Brighton's over to the east.
10 minutes?
No. You got about 12 miles to Shoreham.
Yes? Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So the sun went down and the temperature rapidly started to drop. It wasn't long before we were using our spare brick phone as a torch to light the path for the final hour's walk to the coast. We were wet, we were tired, and it was starting to get really cold. It's at this point I just wanted to lie down and go to sleep. when all of a sudden I felt like I was back home in my bed. The next thing I knew, I was on the floor. The reason for this happening could be the result of a few things. Sleep deprivation, lack of water, cold, rain, blisters, general weakness. I can make a lot of excuses, but the one thing I have to admit is that I failed.